I'm doing things a little different today, so please stand by. I'm using my phone instead of using my tablet. Wow, there's a huge lag. So I'm going to turn my camera around and show you. Let's see, how do I do this here? Whoop. Show you the big lag. Look at that. Huge lag. You're still just now coming into my room, back into my room. I was going to do it downstairs, but it got a little too noisy down there, so I can't wait until my selfie stick tripod comes in. So it should be here next week, and right now I'm using my old tripod, which doesn't have a stand to it. Yeah, huge. Here, let me turn that down. Huge lag. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. So anyway, welcome everybody that's coming in. And I can't see this morning. Hello, Rose. How are you this morning? Hello, Betchai, Tilag, Tavita. Hello, silent viewer. Welcome. If more people show up, that's great. If not, I'm not worried about it. These live streams are only going to be twice a month, starting next month. I'm not going to fill my channel up with a bunch of live streams, so I'd rather have content to entertain people instead of sitting here on a live stream for 2 hours if I go that long. Good morning, Mireille for Vlogs Ninja. So like I said, there's a huge lag between my phone and me talking to you and what I'm looking at. So I'm really surprised there's that huge of a lag, probably because I'm using my phone this time. So it's kind of strange of what I'm looking at compared to what I'm seeing on my phone. So good morning, Toki. Welcome to my live stream. It's probably going to be nothing special today, but we'll talk about something, I suppose. Today's coffee cup is Tokyo Drew. It's probably backwards, but if you don't know who Tokyo Drew is, go to his channel. He is monetized. Please watch the ads. I may have to turn this up slightly so I can see where I'm at. Good morning. Wow, everything is so blurry this morning. Hi, Betsy. Good morning to you. I did see that you were going to be going live this morning. That's fine. You do your live. Oh, man. So, it's going to be hard if I even tried to play my guitar because I have to hold on to this thing instead of doing like I was doing before using my tablet. So, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So when people come in the room and you don't know each other, please check each other out. You can drop your links if you want. I don't mind. We're all here on YouTube land to help each other out. Maybe in a little while I'll go back downstairs again, but she started doing dishes and it got a little loud, so I decided to come back upstairs. It stormed yesterday, probably around the time I had to take my son to work. I actually got him there right before the rain started, and then when I got home, right when I got home, it started pouring down rain, thunder and lightning, that normal spring stuff it does here. And I think it's supposed to rain today. We're not supposed to be getting anything severe that I know of. All the way from Japan. I'm so glad that I have more Japanese friends. One day I'll get to visit that country, but at the current time, nobody can. One of these days I'll take a Southeast Asia tour and see all those countries over there I've always wanted to see. Have to wait until I'm retired, I guess. Good morning, Arkland Lau. How are you? I am doing well. I still have a slight cough from 3 months ago. It'll fade. It's not as bad as it was. And here I am trying to keep from doing it. But it has nothing to do with what's going on in the world. I guess I should have tried to get it back on my tablet, because I started out on my tablet downstairs, and for some reason it wasn't coming up on my channel that I was live, so I have to go to my phone and to see everybody saying something. So then it wasn't coming up, so I had to stop it. And I came out and said, well, I'll just put it on my phone and see how well it does on my phone, because in the future my live streams are going to probably be during a time when most of you are asleep, because I want to go out and about and kind of show everybody where I live. And by doing it at 3:30 in the morning and it's dark, it's not going to be a very nice show. So I know most of you probably won't get to see unless you go back and see the replay, but that's my plans of when I get my new selfie stick stand, so that way I can go out and about and kind of show you around my town. And maybe if I leave town and decide, hey, I'm going to go live and show everybody where I'm at, then there you can see what's going on. One thing I had planned for today was I was going to read some old stories that I had wrote in college, but they're in a box buried deep in this room that we have all our stuff stored, and I would have had to have moved so much stuff to get to them. So in the near future, I'll do that. Good morning, Susan. I'm glad you could show up. Good morning, Mads. I'm glad you could be here. I've seen that you were live. I don't know if you still are or you just kind of stopped, but either way, welcome. Let's see where I'm at here. I'm going to turn up my volume here. Okay, yeah. Man, there's a huge lag. Unless I refresh that, and maybe I can go less. So, good morning, Margie and Day. How are you this morning? I am doing well. I think what I'm going to have to do here is refresh my other screen. Let's see if I can catch up on myself here. Yeah, it's a little quicker. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I did have my microphone turned off earlier when I was downstairs. I'm going to have to really get my eyes checked out because everything's blurry with my glasses, and everything's blurry without them. So good morning, Jovel TV. How are you this morning? Like I said, if everybody doesn't know who each other are, check each other out. Drop your link if you want to. I don't mind whatsoever. And for those who have never been on my live streams, mine are done a little different. I don't sit here and kind of read what everybody writes. I'm not really that much of an out loud reader, even though I was going to read all my stories that I wrote from college, but yeah. I really wish this selfie stick that I bought had a stand to it, but it doesn't, so I have to put up with it. So if I get a little too shaky, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to keep it still because I could see it shaking on my iPad there, so. Oh man, let's see. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna let's check some people out here. Alright. Well, one thing I like to do when I meet up with new people, I go ahead and subscribe to you, and then I'll check out your channel. Usually most of the time I'll subscribe and then I'll totally forget to check on you because I've now got so many people on my lineup, but I'll eventually get to you, so be patient. So Arklin, I will watch your stuff. I'm going to subscribe to your channel and I will get back to you. It's okay, Ete Betsai. I know you just went live yourself, so you do your live channel and everything will be okie dokie. Good morning, Che. Glad you could make it. If you're all wondering what, let's see if I can point. That is a poster from a movie. Here, let me get my camera. There you go. That's Jack the Pumpkin King from The Nightmare Before Christmas. That poster was actually given to me by a guy at work. I don't know where he got it. He didn't want it, so I said, yeah, I'll take that, because I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan movie. I wish they'd make another one. Let's see. I am road to 11K. I hope end of this month I get 11K. I hope you do too, buddy. I'm trying to get 500 myself. And if everybody wants to see me do a hula hoop, then I got to get to 500 to do that. So, how are you doing, host? Margie, I'm doing okay. It's a little early in the morning for myself. It's 3:51 in the morning. I have to do these live streams real early in the morning so all of you can view my live stream unless you go back and watch the replay. Because I know it's 4:51 in the Philippines and 5:51 in Japan in the afternoon, and but I am here in the state of Illinois in the United States. So it's early in the morning here, and I know it's in the afternoon where you guys are at. I hope you're not too hot. It's probably late 80s, early 90 degrees. Well, that's Fahrenheit. Probably 30, what is that? 32 Celsius or 28 Celsius or something like that. But I know it's very, well, Japan's probably around the same as where I'm at. So we're always kind of around that same degree temperature. So, yeah. Good morning, Percy. Glad you can make it this morning. This is not going to be too special of a live stream today. For all you new coming in, I said earlier that my live streams are only going to be twice a month. Let's see, the next one won't be for 2 weeks. So I'm only going to do them twice a month. I don't want to fill up my channel with just a bunch of live streams. I want to do content to entertain people. That's the whole purpose. But actually, the purpose of my channel was to get on my bicycle and to ride around and show different areas of my town. And I started out doing that, and then it kind of just changed. Yeah, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up, people. I really appreciate it. And but anyway, I was going to start filming concerts, and that went to the wayside because that was an expensive deal of trying to buy a ticket. And then, of course, the way YouTube is now, that sharing music from other people you can't do. And I did take down a concert when I went to a festival back in 2000. I think it was 2005. I probably shouldn't have took it down, but I took it down anyway. Nobody was really watching them, and it was just a waste of, in my opinion, time on my channel. So I just took them down. There was it split it up into 6 sections because it was so long. So, but yeah, if you all don't know each other, go ahead and connect. I don't mind. Let's see here. Who we got in here? Guido Lirio. I'm sorry if I don't say your name correctly, but welcome to my channel. When I do get to talking, I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. So I'm trying to keep this... my hand is killing me. I'm trying to keep this still so it's not moving around too much. I'm not using my tablet this time. I probably should have went and used my tablet, but I wanted to check out my phone to see how well the picture was. I hope the picture is really good and the sound's good. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Na, 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 na. Let's see here. Guess what, Margie? Because you've been here quite a while and I have visited your live streams. Poop. Watch what happens when you post again. Look at that. Oh, I forgot a person here. There you go, Percy. I think you did give me a blue jacket, and I'm going to give you one too. If you visit my live streams enough, especially more than twice, and help support, watch my videos, then a blue jacket you will get. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. All right. I'm actually kind of running out of things to say. Oh, here's another person I forgot to do here. Good morning, my friend Bagalot Fogger. Let's see here. Bump. Yes, everybody, please connect if you don't know each other. We are here to help each other out. Good morning, Jen's Life. I'm glad you can make it. In fact, you're going to get one as well. There you go, my friend. You are now blue. How are you, Jen's Life? I'm glad you can be here. Well, it's Jaren Fun. How are you, my friend? Oh, look at that. I am doing well, Jen. I'm waiting on my new selfie stick to show up. It's got a tripod to it, and it will be here end of the month, or they say the end of the month. And it's coming all the way from Texas. Yes, people, if you have a link, you can drop it. I don't mind. Like I said, we're all here to help each other out. Go ahead and drop your link. It's perfectly fine with me. Because I know YouTube has made it hard now to where we can't click on your name and go right to your channel. And I don't think that's very fair. I know I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So if you don't know each other, go ahead and just write the name down. Visit that person's channel. Okay, let's see. I can't drop it. Don't have a blue jacket. You should be able to drop it. You just copy and paste your channel, and it should pop on there. Because I've done it myself. But if you can't, if someone could copy and paste his channel and drop it down there, I don't mind whatsoever. Or just write down his channel name and please go visit. I will visit you. I will visit everybody who's new on here, and get back to you. Let's see here. Boom. Oh shoot, I think I typed that in there wrong. We'll have to go back here. I guess I better write things down too, because that memory of mine is not the greatest. All right. Let's try this again. All right. I'm going to help you out there, buddy. Hang on here. There you go. I helped you out there. Good morning, Vidaday Fairy. How are you this morning? Welcome to my live stream. My live streams are very unconventional. Permission okay to down the link or no? Which link would that be? Okay, yeah, I took care of them. So that there is Quidolirio's link. You can click on that. I'm going to write this other new person down here. All right. I can't play guitar for you guys today. I'm sorry. Because I'm holding a selfie stick while I'm doing all this stuff. So please bear with me. Let's see here. Right now I can't see your comments because I'm typing something, so I'll get back to you. Oop, too many. Right now we got a lot of tree pollen going on and grass pollen because being spring, everything is coming back to life, and there we go. Let's see here. And I'm going to drop another link here, everyone. Bear with me. Darn it. Yeah, this is really... Here we go. Alright, and send. Okay, this is... Now, please excuse me if I don't say your channel name right. Vididae Fairy. That is your link. So if everybody wants to check out this link, please check it out. I know it's probably dinner time where you're at, so you know it's okay if you go BG and prepare your meals and eat, and I will continue talking and try to entertain you as best I can. We may end up going back downstairs again, so when I do, it's going to get a little dark walking through the house, and the boys are still asleep. One's on the couch asleep, and the other one's, of course, in his room. And Debbie's downstairs doing things. And, of course, she doesn't want to be on film, and that's fine. And my coffee is getting cold because I'm not drinking it fast enough. And that's cup number 2, because I was trying to hurry up and eat breakfast so I can get this live stream started. Good morning, Rhoda Lynn. I'm glad you can make it to my live stream. I know it's probably a little dark in here. Actually, it looks different on my other screen. Here, maybe if I do this. Well, it looks like everybody's going live right now, because things keep popping up on my screen, let me know who's live. But right now I'm in my bedroom. You can see my ceiling fan going on because it is a little warm in here. For some reason my furnace came on, and it's not even cold in my house. I don't know what I forgot to check the temperature this morning. And but if you're not linked up, do so. We're all here together on this earth and on YouTube to help each other out. It's going to be real fun trying to hold on to 2 different things while I'm walking downstairs when I go down there. So but yesterday I ordered a bidet for my bathroom upstairs. My wife didn't want one in hers downstairs, and I hooked it up, and it's all ready to go. So if we ever have another toilet paper shortage, well, I got a way to help out. I'm going to leave your comments here because I need to do something on my iPad. I got to take it off of YouTube and look something up here. So talk amongst yourselves. Let's see what the temperatures. First, we'll see what the temperatures are. See, I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. Show you all the rain that's in my... So here's all the rain. See, right there. Oh, let me get here. So right there is where I'm at. And there's all this rain. Let's see if I can. So I'm trying to get my whole state in here. Whoop. So here's the country, United States. I am right here out of this whole country. Here's all this rain here in the middle of our country. Right up here, let's see here. Right up here is Chicago. There's Lake Michigan. And I am this far away, about almost 3 hours away south of Chicago, Illinois. And here's all this rain that's coming through. And I know you guys are in Celsius, and we just do we do Fahrenheit here. So right now it is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is Celsius wise. And but like I said, I can't see your comments right now until I switch this back to YouTube. So let me turn this back around. Boop. All right. So yes, it is Fahrenheit wise 46 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 61. Generally we are right around the same as Japan, and sometimes we're warmer than them, sometimes they're warmer than us, and we're just kind of back and forth. Sometimes we hit the same. Let's get back on here to my channel. All right. Okay, there you go. That didn't start. But I'm okay. 7 people in the room. One person who was waiting for some reason is not in my room. They messaged me, said they were waiting for me to go live, and so now I'm going to have to say something to them. So my tablet is sideways, so all right. Let's get this going again here. Here. Ooh, man. Wow, that is a huge lag. My screen's showing that. Maybe if I refresh it, because it was showing while I was showing you the weather. I'll refresh it here again. See if it'll catch up. Really? Is that what that was showing? Ha! It's showing my if I go to my channel and to see that I'm live, it's showing that weather that I was just showing you as like a thumbnail. That's funny. I like that. I should have used that as a thumbnail. So I took a screenshot of it. Okay. Hello, Sochi. I'm glad you can make it. I don't know how long you've been in my live stream, but I see you're here. So let's see. Marley Hankin, welcome to my live stream. If you're not connected, please do so. I'm having a little trouble seeing. I know my glasses are on my head. I'm having trouble seeing through my glasses. I'm having trouble seeing, period. So all the eye places are closed because of the current situation. So everything else that happens with a human, we have to suffer over one thing. Oh, my back is killing me. Yeah, it's not too bad of a lag right now. I'd say it's probably about 3 to 5 second lag. That's better than what it was before. I hope everybody can hear me. Here, let me see if I can turn up my volume on. Oh, I just turned you right off. Hope we're still on. Let me turn that up. Can you hear me now? Is everything good? I know there's a lot of other people live streaming at the same time I am, and that's okay. I don't mind whatsoever. Well, we went from 7 to 11 people. That was quick. There's one thing I've noticed about this phone is I had 100% battery when I started. It's now down to 59%. And I've only been on for 47 minutes. Oh, honey, I'd sing a song, but I have to hold on to this selfie stick, and that's going to be kind of hard playing guitar. I think what I'd have to do is set this down and move everything around, excuse me, and then set a box on top of my table and set this in the corner so it would hold it. And then I could do that. I did turn my volume up on this, so maybe that kind of helped out. I don't know any Alan Jackson. I don't have a lot of sheet music, and but all I could do right now is play the same things over again for new people that's come in the room. And I did copy some new songs. I have not had time to practice them. Let's see here. I did get Redemption Song by Bob Marley, and I did try to play it, but I was like, I can't sing that song. And then I got The One I Love by R.E.M. And actually, I copied down, the song the very first song I played on guitar was Act Naturally by Buck Owens. That was the very first song that I learned on guitar. So as soon as I have some time to practice those songs, then I will play them for you. Sing The Older I Get. I will look that up. I don't know if I could play it. Yeah, with all this pollen in the air, it's really messing with my nose. My nose is real sore right here, and I'm gonna have to. I'll show you what I put in my nose, and it works. Let's see here, if I can. So this here is antibiotic cream, and what you do with that is mainly for cuts and let's see if I can read it. Yeah, it's generally for like minor cuts and scrapes and stuff like that. But there's one thing, a life hack that I've learned from this stuff is to put it on a Q-tip and put it in your nose. And well, not only did it heal any problems that I had in there, but it's supposed to help stave away colds, and who knows what else. But I had used this when I've had a headache, and it did kind of help with the headache. Hello, Debbie. I probably come downstairs in a little bit here because I'm running out of coffee. And yes, I'm running out of coffee, or I'm drinking coffee. And today's cup is Tokyo Drew. That's what I'm drinking out today, which is getting cold. So I'm probably going to have to take 2 trips to go downstairs to get new coffee, because I'll have to have the selfie stick in one hand and the tablet in the other hand, and then I'll have to come back upstairs to get my coffee cup. Oh, shoot. So I think that's what we're going to do here. So bear with me if we jiggle around, because I got to go open the door, and it's going to get dark. Maybe I can grab my coffee cup at the same time. So you might get to see a little bit of my messy home. Actually, it's not really messy, it's more cluttered, because I have too much stuff. So I gotta carefully walk down the stairs. All right, now we're downstairs. Get my chair here. This is a better chair than sitting on my bed. Close these here. Oh. It's not easy trying to hold on to a selfie stick for so long. It's making my hand hurt. Wow, I just noticed I gained some more subscribers, so we're getting there. Is that 60 more subscribers? Is it 60? Yeah, I think it's 60 more subscribers and I'll hit 500. This right here is, I'm watching my screen when I'm doing this. That is our hutch sitting back right there. It's got German-made dishes sitting inside. Here, I'll turn around and turn the camera around here and I'll show you our, there we go. So it's got we got a whole set of those. Yeah, we've got a lot of that. There's one thing I like to collect, and that's all old sailing ships, and you know, like they call them tall ships with the big sails, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I like lighthouses. That's my favorite thing, is lighthouses. So here I'll turn this around here so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the kind of ships that I like right here. And there's a couple of my lighthouses right there. And when we were cleaning out my mom's house after well, I shouldn't say after she passed away, but apparently my brother had a bunch of, or I think it was my brother, maybe it was my sister. My sister had a bunch of cars, old antique cars that my mom had ordered through the mail, and she brought them, asked me if I wanted. I said, yeah, I'll take those. And here, I'll even show you what I'm talking about. Here, let me turn that around here. So these things right here is what my mom had. Yeah, that's all my videotapes. Go back around here.
If you say something, it says it late on mine.
Yeah, there's a lag. So that was a bunch of antique cars that my mom had ordered online. I didn't know she was doing that, and then my sister brought them over and gave them to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll take them. Coffee is really cold. So I'll show you how I make my coffee in the morning. This is a new machine that I had bought. I think it was right before or right during Christmas. Maybe it was a little after. Yeah, it was a little after Christmas. So here's my coffee maker. So basically you pop this thing up, take this thing out, put a new one in, push it, oh, wait a minute, gotta get that thing in there right, push that down, and then we take this thing and fill it to 1 1/3 cups. Pour it in there. And then we have a brew strength. So she likes hers on regular, and I like mine bold. So switch it over, and you've got to make sure it's on the single cup, because it does make a full pot as well. So it's on the single, and then we just push brew and wait for it to heat up and give us some coffee. Sochi, you're hilarious. Actually, I don't have an old sock collection, but you're being pretty funny this morning. Matter of fact, I just seen a message stating that you didn't even have Wi-Fi. So if you didn't have Wi-Fi, I'm really surprised that you're on my live stream, but welcome. Well, Marley, when I get 60 more subscribers, you will get to see that. One day when I was making coffee, I totally forgot to put my cup underneath there and ran coffee all over my counter. It just dawned on me because I got busy doing something, and it just dawned on me. I sat here and I thought, I looked over there, I thought, oh man, I forgot to put my cup underneath there. There I wasted a whole pot of coffee. I actually have another one of those types of coffee makers, you know, single brew, but I've seen this one here that it makes not only a single brew, you can make a full pot if you choose so, and went out and got that one. And surprisingly, the first time I went to go get that, it was sold out for Christmas time. Everybody was buying that thing up, so I had to wait until after Christmas to get it. And then there you go. And my son Dylan, he can hula hoop too. I used to be able to do a couple of tricks, but I haven't done it for so long I probably can't do them tricks, but I can hula hoop. I think we're all brewed up here. So we're all brewed up here. There's your coffee. Let's get this thing out of the way. And there's my new toaster I bought. Let's turn this back around here. To repeat myself again, my live streams are only going to be twice a month. The next one will be for 2 weeks. Maybe that'll give me enough time to come up with something to play guitar on, or talk about current events, or whatever we want to talk about. Another thing I'll show you here real quick. I told you I collect coffee cups. This ain't all of them. There's a lot more, but this is full of coffee cups. I also have a lot of them boxed up. Let's see if I can extend this out a little more. It's kind of hurting my hand. There we go. It's going to wobble back and forth, but I'll try to hold it as best I can. So what's going on with everybody else? How's your day been, and so on? Of course, mine's just starting, so I got to take my son to work. I think he starts at 8:30 this morning, whatever. So he'll be getting up here in the next 3 hours to get ready for work. I think it's supposed to rain today. Let me recheck that let's see here. Yep, it's supposed to rain all day today, and I think there's light rain tomorrow, because we are actually in our rainy storm season. So this is the time of year where we start getting really bad weather. The southern states have already had tornadoes, and there's been people killed, and let's see, daily. Let's see, we got a 100% chance of rain today, 20% chance of rain tomorrow, and It's supposed to be a nice day Monday. And then the rest, after Monday, the rest of the week, we're supposed to get on storms the rest of the week. So it looks like our rainy season has started. Yeah, we're pretty much surrounded. The whole entire state has pretty much got rain over it. Here, I'll turn this around so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's what I'm looking at. That little blue dot, that's where I'm at on my state. Like I said, there's Chicago. There's me. There's all this rain right here. So there's where I am right there. We're actually kind of surrounded by all that rain. Kind of give you an idea how big my city is. So there's my city right there. And let's back this out. Right there is our capital of our state, Springfield. I'll take it over here and I'll show you. Minus this out here so I can see where I'm going. So right over here is the East Coast. I'm trying to find New York for you. Not that I care for New York, but here we go. So there's New York. Don't look like they have any rain right now. That state's pretty much locked down. That's where they claim the epicenter's at. So to give you an idea of this whole country. There's where I am, in the middle of this country. I would say we're probably in the heart. There's your East Coast right there. And then the West Coast, California's at. If I take this over across the ocean, there's Japan. Looks like you guys are kind of getting some rain there in the Philippines in spotty areas. Let me back this up. So yeah, it looks like you guys are getting spots of rain here and there. I can't see your comments because I got showing you the weather here, but anyway. Turn that back around. There we go.
So she said you could look at find her location too.
Yeah, okay. Let me turn this back around then. Oh, I went too far. I can hold my okay, there's Quezon City right there. I think that's where you're at there, Sochi, isn't it? Quezon City. You know, I went on Google Earth at work and was kind of roaming around this area, and I thought, man, there ain't much. There's so much buildings or houses or whatever they are. I thought, you don't have much of like trees and grass, and so there's your circle. It doesn't look like you guys got any rain over your area. I know I see a lot of expats, and they're not here. They are, well, they go to that Angeles City, which I think is over here, if I'm not correct. And But anyway, yeah. Looks like you got a pretty good storm down here in the southern part. Let me turn this around here. Alright. That's kind of getting hard to hold on to that. Let's go back to my channel here. That's funny. Now I go back to that and it so that's pretty funny how I can get on there and find out where you live too. I mean, I can't find your actual spot, but that's okay. So, I'm going to show you my tattoo. So here's my tattoo. Here's my shirt. So that's Marvin the Martian right there from Looney Tunes. I'm supposed to get Bugs Bunny on the other side, but I can't afford to do that, so... Good morning, R&R Design and Craft. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're doing well. You know, there's somebody that's not in this live stream, and I bet you don't know who it is. Unless they're silently watching. Now, according to Tokyo Drew, you can type in a person's name and see whether they're online, or see if they're in your chat room. So I'm going to, no, not Tokyo Andrew, Tokyo Drew. So I'm going to type this person's name in, and I want to see if it's true what he says. Let's see here. I don't know who Tokyo Andrew is, so is that another YouTuber? Now I'm going to type this person's name in. I'm going to see if it's true what he says.
Be funny.
She must be in somebody else's live stream because I don't think she's on here. Which I'm really surprised because the last time I was supposed to be on, she was waiting and I had to go into another live stream where I knew she was at and let everybody know that I wasn't going to live stream that day because I just wasn't feeling it, so... I may have to go up there and get my charge cord because I'm down to 30% on my phone, and we are at an hour and 19 minutes into this. I don't think she is, so we're going to take another walk upstairs so I can get my charge cord. And I may have to try to find an extension cord so I can plug everything in. The thing is, I don't know where another extension cord is, but we will find one. I have no idea where all my extension cords went. So I'm going to set you down here for a moment. You're going to be looking at my ceiling. I'll be right back. Oh man. Alright, this is going to be fun. We're all about fun, aren't we? Alright, now I'm charged. Oh man, that was down to 27%. That was quick. I'll tell you what, this application is really zapping the battery from my phone. Let's see what we got here. So I had to go get a big heavy extension cord. Not the one I wanted, but it'll work. I'll just have to put up with it somehow. You can look at my messy cabinets and so if y'all haven't connected yet, please do so. I'm not going to force you to do that, but if you haven't thumbs up, So now I know where somebody's at. Hello, Evelyn. It's nice to see that you've made it to my live stream. It's about time. I'm just kidding. You don't have to come if you don't want to. You just missed a lot, that's all. You'll have to go through the replay. To be honest with you, I don't really know what else to say. I'm getting all talked out. Of course, once I get done with this live stream, I don't know what I'm going to do after this, other than taking my son to work in about 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours. But the rest of the day, probably not doing much of anything. It's supposed to rain on and off all day today. My other device that I used to put my phone in, that I could put it on my tripod, the screw part of it stripped out, so I can't use it anymore unless I find another screw that or nut that will fit inside there to the nut in there, not the screw. Stripped out, so once I can find something else, and then I could use that again. But like I said, I got that new selfie stick coming with its tripod, so I don't have to hold it anymore. And if I decide to use this type of setup of not using my tablet to film and then looking at my phone to look at the comments. But the first time I was using this app, the comments were coming up on the screen, and but I just don't understand why they're not doing it now. Because I do have the thing checked for chat, but it's not working, and I don't understand why it's not working. But this thing has, I think it can do, your little um, bubbles and stuff like that. Let's see what this does. No, I think this here is just basically, it kind of softens everything up. Makes me look like I got smooth skin. I like it. So. And it's weird on my phone because it's not showing how many people's watching, and I don't understand that either. So in the last times it was showing me how many people were watching, and for some reason on my phone it's not showing that anybody's even watching it. So that's why I have to go to my channel to see the live chat. I did try to use StreamYard, and it told me that I could not use StreamYard on my tablet, that I had to have a PC in order to use StreamYard. But I've had people tell me that I can use it on my tablet, but it wouldn't let me do it, so... With Apple, you can do a Memoji, which I have one of. I don't know if it has one of. Let's see if I can put one up. It doesn't have the. Doesn't have this. It does have this one here. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know if it'll work on these. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, it's not going to work. Boink. So I'll do that. I don't know why it's not doing the emojis on a live chat. It kind of sucks. Yeah, but StreamYard wouldn't let me do it. They just kept saying that, oh, I had to have a PC. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try it again another time. Because actually, iLive almost couldn't go live because iLive told me I didn't have enough, what were they calling it? Credits or something. And I had to watch a little video to get another credit in order to use iLive again or pay the premium. So maybe if I paid the premium I could do a lot more on here than how I'm doing it. So maybe I don't have to have two devices in order to live stream. But I think I had went through, what is this called? Oh wow, I could use that. I didn't know I could do that. Ah! Well, there's all the, okay. That's crazy. So now I can see all the comments on here because I went to something else on here. So That's cool. I like that. Wonder if I can do that in dark mode. Yeah, they don't have dark mode, darn. I was really hoping they had dark mode. That's really cool. uh, you're being really funny today, Sochi. So that's really cool. I just learned something on here where I don't have to use this big iLive screen. That I went to the YouTube studio, and I'm watching this through the YouTube studio, and I can see your chat. So once I get my tripod, I'm just gonna use my phone to film, and I'm just gonna have it sitting there, and I can now see this on YouTube, on the what do you call this? The funny thing is telling me that I'm offline. I don't understand that part. Yeah, I don't know who that person is. Yeah, we're gonna put you in a... Hello, Follow the Sun. Glad you can make it an hour and 37 minutes into my live stream. So I don't know who this Digger Nix is, but I didn't appreciate what he just said. So gone he is. I am not going to put up with that. But the only other thing is, well, I guess I'd have to go back to my channel in order to see what I was seeing a while ago. You know, I told Tokyo Drew that if he builds that pagoda puzzle halfway, then my wife and I would join his Patreon. I don't think he's too serious about building that thing. If you want Patreon members to help your channel out, you got to do everything you can to get them to come in. I don't have a Patreon account, so I don't deal with that side of the stuff. So, but he's a bigger channel than I am, so he's over 5,000 subscribers, and hopefully he's still growing. We're gonna grow, so. Doing a nano block tonight. What is a nano block? Ah, big size Legos. Good morning, Caesar Toy Tester. Welcome to my live stream. Probably going to be on here for about another until, what time is it? Probably until about 5:30 my time. Because my hand's getting tired holding this thing. See if I can stand this thing up here. Here we go. I'll have the table help me hold it. This time I'm sitting in my kitchen. It gets a little hot sitting in my bedroom doing these live streams. And again, if you all haven't connected, go ahead, connect, check each other out. I'm going to sit here and check out all these other options that I have on here. Pop-out chat. I don't know what pop-out chat is. If anybody knows what pop-out chat is. Well, Sochi, this person named Digger Nick said something that was very inappropriate towards me, and I'm not going to put up with that. So, gone that person went. I don't know who this Digger Nix is, but I'm not going to put up with that, what that person said. Inappropriate things are not going to happen in my live stream, or you're gone. Well, follow the sun, since you have been in several of my live streams, you now get a blue jacket. This is actually kind of cool what I've just discovered on this. So I was wondering if I could, I'll show you. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at, because I didn't know I could go to this. So this is what I'm looking at, and before I had to go to my channel and to see. Wow, I just seen somebody I didn't see in there. Hello, Cynthia Juarez. Welcome to my live stream. So anyway, let me get this pointed right. This is what I'm looking at. And so now I could see the chat on this side and me here. Before, I had to go to my channel to do my live stream. Yeah. Now I know how that works. That's pretty cool. And anybody comes into my live stream that I'm not connected with, I will check you out later. I'll just rewatch. Usually I'll go ahead and rewatch my live stream, and if I missed what you said, then you know I can watch it. Yeah. Actually, I trimmed this down, if you haven't noticed. It was getting kind of long, so I trimmed it down, and I think they were kind of unhappy with me at work having such a longer facial hair, even though there is a guy there that's got a beard that's clear down here, and I don't know, I can't grow it that far. Well, usually my live streams are on Saturdays at 3:30 a.m. Central USA time, which would be 4:30 p.m. in the Philippines, 5:30 p.m. in Japan. I don't know what that would be in Australia. You'd have to tell me that. But my live streams are going to go to 2 a month because I don't want to fill my channel up with a bunch of live streams. I know a lot of people are trying to get as much watch times as they can to be monetized. I'm doing my channel just basically for fun. If I reach monetization, great, but that's not what I do my channel for. But everybody has their own purpose, reason, whatever word you want to use for their channel. But I'm just here for fun. I'm here for support for other people, and if you put up content that's entertaining, I'll watch it. I'm not much, I mean, I'll go to your live streams and participate and help you out and so on, but if I visit your channel, personally, I'd like to see you put up some content to entertain me and everybody else. So that's what my channel is about, is to entertain people. I wish I did have an area where my drum kit was set up and then I could play my drums for everybody to show you what I used to do in the past. The only thing I can do right now is just play my guitar of what chords I do know. I don't know a lot of chords like a lot of other people. I can't move my fingers really fast. I don't know how to do bar chords. My fingers don't bend that way. So but yeah, my live streams are at 3:30 in the morning. It sucks for me, but good for you. That's why I'm going down to 2 days a month, because usually Saturdays are my days to rest from work, because I get up at 3:30 in the morning every morning, and then I got to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, and then I work till 2 in the afternoon, and then I come home and I might take a nap if I don't have too much to do. If not, then if my yard needs mowed during this season, then I go out and mow my yard, or I come home and get on somebody's live and participate in that. But yeah, usually Saturday and Sundays are my days to rest and sleep in. But that's why they're going to go down to 2 a month. No, Cynthia, I'm using an application called iLive, and I went through different apps to see which one I thought was the best, and a lot of people commented on saying how easy this was. I didn't think it was too easy, but it took me a while to figure it out. Excuse me. And so one day I decided, hey, I'm just gonna get on here, push go live, and see what happens. And then all of a sudden, these people started popping up. Well, when I was doing it before, they were saying that they were commenting, but I wasn't commenting back. Well, I could not see their comments. I did not know I could go to this screen and see comments. So then I decided, hey, I'm going to pick up my phone, go to my channel, and see if I'm on there. Well, I clicked on it, and lo and behold, there's everybody's comments. So it kind of freaked me out. So I figured it out, and we're doing good on this app. And I'm going to check out to see how much the premiums are. If it's a yearly thing and it's cheap, I may go that route. And because this time I had to watch a video to gain some credits in order to do this live today, or it may not have happened. So I try to accommodate everybody on their time, because I know there's so many people doing lives right now that usually come in and check out my channel, and so I don't want to impede on other people's channels. So I'm gonna do my live. If you show up, you show up. You don't, you don't. That's okay. And but it's kind of hard for me. All I have is a phone and an iPad, and I don't have an extra phone to go to their lives and kind of set that off in the background and support them. So I'm doing my live and they're doing theirs. So, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But maybe the next one, I'll play some guitar again. I know there's some new people came in and haven't heard the songs I did when I first started doing these lives, and then I'll try to find some new ones to do. Yeah, a lot of people use StreamYard so they can have others kind of join in with them. Like I was telling Sochi on here that I got on my tablet because I was going to do StreamYard. Well, it was claiming that I could not do it, that I had to have a PC. And I've even seen Tokyo Drew say that you had to have a PC, but everybody else says you do not, that you can do it on your phone or you can do it on your tablet. But it's telling me something totally different. But I didn't go through Google. I went through another search app, so maybe I'll try it through Google and see if it tells me something different. But if I go through a StreamYard, maybe it will just be an impromptu one, just to check it out. But I have all Apple products, and so one of the things that Apple had offered was this iLive, and I downloaded it, so I've been using it ever since. But you never know. I just might stay with this iLive, and like I said, I'm going to check out how much their premium is, and maybe if I go with that, maybe everything will be a lot better. But this one's made to where you have to put in a key, a code key, and you can you have to stop that key code when you stop your live. And you can get a new one, but you got to write it down real quick, because it only stays on, it only reveals that code for like 10 seconds, I think it is, and you have to write it down real quick, and then you type it in where they want you to type it in at. And of course you got to make sure you don't tell other people what that key code is, because they can put in that key code and use your application. So you have to be very careful with this app. I used to have a whole bunch of other phones before I went to the Apple phone, and let's see, I'll have to unplug this, and let's see if I can find all the phones that I've had throughout the years. A couple of them I give them to my son, so he's got them right now. We'll go in here. Open up my drawer of fun here. Here, I'll turn it around so you can see what I'm looking at. So this is where all my electronics kind of die. Here's an old flip phone. Oh, an old Motorola. Let's see if my favorite. This was. No, that's not it. Here it is. This was my favorite phone. Look how small this thing is. This was my favorite phone when it came out. Another flip phone. That's so cool. So I try to keep all my phones that I used to have. Let's see if there's one in here. So this, when I moved in this house, this is the phone that I had right here. This is an LG. Let's see, got old bunch of cords in here. Let's see here. This is an antenna for my stereo system. This is our camera. I would have used this. This is still good. I don't even know if this could go live or not, but here's my camera. Actually, one of my very first videos that I put on YouTube, I used this camera, and it uses up the card very fast. Let's see what else. Here's this one here. It can also act as a walkie-talkie on top of a phone, so you can use it as you can see, I had a lot of flip phones. A friend of mine gave me this here, but I can't use it unless I use it on that camera. And I was talking about my stereo. I'll show you what I'm talking about, my stereo. Oh, if you could see it here. Well, you probably can't see it because it's dark. But anyway, this piece right here is... Here, let me turn it on. I may have to turn it down because it might be up loud. Alright. So this right here, that is the receiver. And then this here is a 7-disc DVD or CD player. And this is a dual right here. I know you can't see it very well, but that is a double cassette player. And then there's my turntable right here. Okay, we'll go back here. It's a little dark in here. If I would have turned on the top light, it would have blinded Miss Debbie. So So yeah, two of my other phones that I had that were bigger, probably the same size as my what I have now is an iPhone 6s, so they're probably about as big, if not a little bigger than this one here. And they don't have a lot of memory on them, so I gave them to my son to play with, and he kind of just chats with a friend of his and all that stuff on them. Eventually I'll upgrade to a bigger phone, maybe, I don't know. They're kind of expensive. I know they got that new, because I have an iPhone SE that my wife uses, and they come out with a new iPhone SE, and I think it's like $400. But I don't know if it's the same size as my 6S or how big that phone is. But I don't know, for some reason iPhone liked that SE and they made it again. But yeah, that little tiny silver flip phone, that was one of my favorite phones because it's just so small and compact. You just stick it in your pocket and there you go. Neck is killing me. That Olympus camera, that's a pretty good camera. And I think I lost the charger to it. I don't remember where the charger is. That's why we're not using that camera. And I'm sure it's probably in that drawer somewhere. I'm gonna take that, you know, I have, after going back to this here, I'm gonna go, well, no, I'll just stay here. I don't know how many people's in the room, because this doesn't really show how many people's in the room, and then for some reason my phone's not showing that, and I don't understand why it's not showing that. See if I can click on it. See, you can't even click on it. No. Selfie mode. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of odd. I don't know what this button is. So they're saying on my phone that this button, that the video stabilization is not supported. Okay. No wonder when I do this, it's like earthquake. So anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours and 4 minutes on this live stream, and I think I'm gonna end it here. And well, I did go up to 11, but that's okay. I don't care if there was only one person in this room. At least somebody would have showed up. So I'm going to end this live stream here, and I hope you guys have a good afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. I think I still got some laundry that I got to catch up on. And like I said, I got to take my son to work today, and I don't know, maybe I'll go to the store, something. So you all have a wonderful evening and take care. Just remember to wash your hands. Night, everybody.